Hey, what's up, world? It's that dude Edward Johnson here, and today I'm gonna do a video that I think a lot of people won't like, but I promise you, I swear to you, it is the truth. I wouldn't say anything with this topic, with God and morals. I wouldn't say anything that wasn't true because just pay attention, and if you are a logical person, you will understand it. I don't have to explain it any further. Let's get to it. I watch a lot of atheist debates. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in um, any sort of theism, like no religion. They're all fake. All their gods are fake. But I'm not against deism, which is like believing that there was a creator and then a creator doesn't interfere. So, like, let's say a god, so to say, just created the universe and just went on his way. Okay, I don't know and I don't care. But this whole God cares who you have sex with and he cares what you're looking at, stupid. Trust me, not real. Um, but I noticed something that a lot of these religious people ask atheists, and the atheists I notice are always fucking scared to answer it properly. But I'm gonna do it. And the question they always get, and you've probably heard it before, the question they always get is, without God, there's no morals in life. So there's no right and there's no wrong. There's no morals in life. Where would you get no morals from if it weren't for a God? Don't ask me that because I'll give you the answer. I'll be like, you're right. There is no right. There is no wrong. There are no set morals in life. We can do what the fuck we want. Am I not doing what the fuck I want right now? Sitting here talking to you through the laptop? I'm doing what I fucking want. Everyone, everything on earth has the power to do what it wants, when it wants, if it can. Doesn't mean if I want to fly, I'm going to start flying. No, I'm not capable of flying. But if I wanted to go outside and give someone $1, I can do that because I have the power. Now, when people first hear something like this, they'll think, oh, so you could go outside and just rape anybody right now. First off, I don't want to rape anybody. Why don't I want to rape anyone? Because I had parents. Parents. Two, it's not in me. I mean, maybe I may fantasize or role play with my girlfriends, but that's different. Because I care naturally about how other people feel. And now some people may say something like, "Oh, so whoever has power at the time, or whoever is strongest gets to set the morals." Well, yeah, that's part of it. It's like if you're jaywalking and there's no cars coming, there's nothing there, and you get a ticket. Well, according to the law, you're morally wrong, and that's according to the higher ups. Even though a lot of jaywalking is absolutely fine. And it can be debated. Like a lot of morals in life can be debated. Now, back to I'm a big guy on evolution and evolution is real. Now let's go back to before the Jews marched on Mount Sinai and they heard that rape and murder and all that stuff is wrong. Now, come on, people. If we needed God's rules or whatever, how would people have made it this far without him? Do you think before religion it was like rape, kill, sex, all this crazy stuff? No. We as a human race wouldn't have made it this far. And yes, we do have people who rape, kill, and murder, but they're, fortunately, a big majority of the people. Minority. They're the minority. We wouldn't be here today. That's how we came up as a people, and that's why we're the superior mammals on the planet, whatever you want to say. Because, we live on every continent, we control more things than other animals. Because we don't just kill and rape each other too much. Even though we do, but we don't do it too much. Now, what's right and what's wrong? There is no set rules on right and wrong. There are no set rules. We do what we want. As cultures go, times go, moral views change. They constantly change, and they will always change. There was a time where having sex with little boys was a good thing. It was cool. Now, maybe it was how I was raised, or maybe it's the time I was raised, or maybe it's my culture, but I don't play that shit. If that shit were even legal, I'd be going to jail swinging on dudes trying to have sex with my son when I have one. I'd be going to jail stabbing dudes in the neck. And call me immoral, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to do what I want in this life. And that's one thing I would do. If some older man's trying to molest my son, he's getting stabbed. And there's no going around it. And I don't care how many people say him having sex with my 12-year-old son is right. You know what I mean? We do what we want in life. But this is why parenting is so important. Parenting is very important. People are so focused on what these rappers are saying, what God's saying. Fuck that. Be a good parent. Teach your child to be a productive person for the time in which he or she is living in. Teach them that getting a job and going to school are good things. Teach them that love is important. Show them that love is important. But when you have a child with your husband, that you're still with your husband as that child's growing up. Or vice versa. You're still with your wife as that child's growing up. Show them that love is important. Because you know what? Way too many kids are being brought up in single households. And then they go around doing crazy, stupid shit because they ain't got two pairs of eyes on them. And usually the parents who have these kids, money-wise, they're not ready. They're not ready. But they have these kids anyway. Like, alright, condoms, Plan B, and abortions. There's all these options, and still having unplanned babies. There's no excuse for it nowadays. But yeah, there's no set morals. And a lot of people who say these whole set moral thing are religious people who believe in, or what is it, one of the rules, you can't have babies out of wedlock. If you're watching this video, you know at least five, like more than half the people you know who have children probably have babies out of wedlock, especially from a black community. And most of these black people are religious. What happened to God's morals? What happened to his code? Your children are they bastards or something? They're born out of wedlock. I'm sure there's a word for that. I don't know it. I'll look it up. But aren't they something? But yet, because I'm an atheist, I just do what I want. Yes, I do what I want all the time. I obey the law because I don't want to go to jail. But I'll tell you now, if it were legal for me to do certain things, if it was legal for me to do anything I wanted, right, I do different things. You know, I'd probably, first thing I'd do is I would probably fuck up a lot of people or hurt a lot of people who I feel deserve it. People who deal drugs to children. I feel they deserve it. I get a gang of people who will beat their fucking asses, and we will police our own communities if it were legal. So just because us as people, don't talk down on us like if we're able to do whatever we want, there'll be nothing but rape, murder, and pillaging everywhere. No, because we are able to do what we the fucking want to do, and we don't do that. There is no interfering God. I promise you. There's no such thing as a God who listens to you, who cares what you do, and who writes shit down or remembers. Because it all comes down to this. If there were an omnipotent God who wanted you to know that he exists, you would know. You would know. There'd be no such thing as, oh man, I don't want to believe in God. And someone saying, but he's trying to make you believe. No, he's not trying to make you believe. It's that person telling you that who's trying to make you believe. If God is all-powerful and all-knowing, there's no such thing as forcing. Forcing takes effort. If you're all-powerful, there's no such thing as force. Anything you want is an instant reality. An instant reality. If there was a God who gave a fuck about you knowing that he exists, you would know like that because he wouldn't force it. It's an instant reality. Instant reality. I can't stress that anymore. So that's basically that. There is no interfering God. I promise you. Don't waste your time. You can learn all you want about religion, but it's just not true. Have sex with who you want to have sex with, as long as it's another fucking adult, or I'm going to come after you. And, like, let me ask you one more question before I go. What do you think life would like if there were no God? What would life be like if no God existed? Now, if you don't think life wouldn't be exactly the way it is now, you have problems. Because in this life, there's people who live like big shot celebrities, get to fuck all the women they want, get all the money they want, every car they ever dreamed of they buy. Then this kid's born with one eye, cancer, crying every day till they die 7 years later. There's the good and the bad. So your God only jumps in sometimes, then he's not all powerful. Because if he was all powerful, he'd jump in all the time. Do you understand what I mean? So, I'm Edward Johnson, and I'm out of here.